Today, the symbols of Sardinia for me can be summed up in 3 words: mountains, meat, and moonshine. Inspired by all that, I'm staying right here in Santo Lussurgiu to cook a traditional Sardinian dish for Carlo and his friend. It's a rustic sausage and tomato pasta called Gnocchetti Sardi alla Campidanese.
As my grandmother used to say to me, whenever you start a good tomato sauce, you must start it with a fantastic soffritto. And what is soffritto? Is right here. I go celery, finely chopped carrots, and finely chopped onions.
Pour olive oil into a pan on a medium heat and throw in all the veg. This is going to make a fantastic base to the pasta sauce. Sprinkle in some chopped fresh rosemary and season with salt.
I wish you could smell the soffritto with the rosemary. It's just something else. Now is the time that you have to be patient because it needs to caramelize beautifully and they need to get nice and soft. This will probably take you 7 to 8 minutes. The next thing is sausage.
I'm using Italian sausage because it's a coarse meat, which works well in this pasta sauce.
What I wanted to make sure that you squeeze the meat out from the skin and go straight into the pan. So with your hands, just break it and keep the skin behind, yeah? That's very important. Perfect. Wash your hands and then very simply lower the heat and start to break the sausage into the soffritto.
Squeeze in 2 tablespoons of tomato puree and we are ready to transform all these flavors into a simple but tasty sauce.
Now, the tomatoes. To make a good tomato sauce, you must use tinned tomatoes. It will be impossible to do it with fresh tomato, otherwise then you have to deal with the skin, the seed. So tomato straight in there. Make sure there's a good quality, so even if you pay a couple of pence more, they're gonna be worth it. Mix all together. And now, guys, it's actually the best part of making this sauce. It's called piopea. Piopea is when the sauce starts to bubble away like this. Blop, 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 blop. And make sure that the sauce piopea for about 5 minutes. My sauce is bubbling away, so I'm gonna add water, okay? And what the water is gonna do is gonna make sure that my sauce doesn't get too thick, but yet all the flavors get together beautifully.
Bring to the boil, then leave to simmer for 20 minutes. Once the sauce is reduced and rich, finish off with a few fresh basil leaves and season to taste.
Thick tomato sauce, flavor of the basil. You can get the soffritto, the sausage is nice and crumbled, beautiful.
I want to rest my sauce for 10 minutes before serving, which is just enough time to cook my pasta in boiling salted water. I'm using Gnocchetti Sardi. With its conch-like shape and small ridges, it carries meat or tomato flavors fantastically. And of course, I'll cook it until it's just al dente.
The secret of a good plate of pasta is very simple. Pasta goes into the sauce. Never just throw the sauce on top of the pasta because you want to get all the flavors together. So get your pasta, you go straight into the sauce. I'm making sure that each little piece of pasta is well coated into the sauce just before you serve it. Yes, this is nice.
For the final touch, a few gratings of the salty, sharp pecorino cheese from my mate Martino the Shepherd.
Ah, come on, look at that. This is what Sardinian food is all about. Simple ingredients with a spectacular result. My gnocchetti sardi alla Campidanese.